Greetings, Greetings, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Creative Engineering. I'm the King, looking at the ice, and let's get started. Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Creative Engineering. It's glad to see you back for episode 54. We got a little update to hear. Yep, another Rumble member. Another Rumble follower, so thank you very much for the new follower on Rumble. I really appreciate that. Today, I'm going to be working on building a fishing area. And since fishing for loot requires a certain thing, like it requires, especially for treasure, if you want treasure, it needs to be at least 4 blocks deep and 5 by 5 wide. So I'm going to be making a pond that's 9 blocks wide and, well, 5 blocks deep. I'm also going to be enchanting a fishing rod. Hopefully I'll get mending for it. Hopefully I can put mending. If not, I can probably I'll need some emeralds then. I might have to go trade for some more emeralds to get I'll need a book. Let's see, I can probably craft one to get a mending book, but I'll definitely want one for my fishing rod. Probably have to trade for some. Okay, folks. So the digging up the part is done. Now I need to start applying the perimeter. I'm going to do this. I want to do this as a 2 block wide perimeter around the whole thing with stairs around that, just to make it look. This way it's easy to get up to the fishing, and so it's easy to get into the hole. I mean, it's easy to. So there's no risk of falling in. I mean, of course, if I fall in, I'll be able to, like, swim and hop back out, but there might be people who might not. Maybe a cat could fall in, for example. Or let's see, there's cows around here that are wandering around. So yeah, there's like good reasons that I would want to do that. And then all I gotta do is put the bricks around, put the stairs around. Okay, folks, while we're waiting for the lily pads to get done, I did go and get a mending book so we can at least make this fishing rod mending. But let's go also enchant it. I have to wait for the lily pads to grow up. Well, I didn't want to have to sift for the 5 that I need. Besides, having excess lily pads might be useful for a future project. I don't know. And we have 3 in there, and I'm wanting at least 5. I also have 3 buckets of water, so we could, in theory, put the water in, just not decorate. But let's go enchant the fishing rod. That's probably the best option we have, to be honest, right now at the moment. And it only requires XP, and I have 19 levels, so what I should do is go make sure I have the most levels, is grab some stacks of XP for myself. Once my levels are over 30, I should be safe to. There, 32 levels. That should be safe for me to get the max enchants, like Unbreaking, Luck of the Sea, and Lure 3 for 20. As well as Mending on it. There we go. Now we have a max level fishing rod. Now we're waiting for the lily pads. Like I said, I want at least 5 of them for this project. We're going to apply the water. Actually, before I should probably dig that out and replace the sides. I don't like that dirt in there. That doesn't look very, well, nice. I'm thinking stone brick would look a lot better. And that would be easy to do once I get everything. Plus then it'll look like a proper engineered pond. Yes, the bedrock sucks. But this is a flat road survival. So I have to not only think about medieval looking stuff, but also how survival is it? How can I best survive? Anything that ensures that I can survive is something I'm bound to do. Okay, there we go. Now everything should be going. Okay, now we're in problems. Guys, remember, I don't want to reduce the size of the pond. I designed this pond so the middle blocks will be where you have to aim your fishing rod to get the best cast. It's just, well, a simple design. Do I gotta get more stone bricks? Let me see here. Oh no, I got more. There we go. Now let's start with the water. Okay, maybe we should check the lily pads. See how we're doing on that. Ah, we got 8. That's more than enough, because I only want 5 in here. The way I'm going to do this is I'm going to put water there, and there, which means every time I do water, good. I repeat that again for the next layer, and for every layer I keep doing that. Whoa! Oof. I need to do this 4 blocks deep, so this is the second last layer I need to do. Well, that was incorrect. I think I'm gonna put one there. I'll put one there. One there. What? Why not? I'll put one in the middle here somewhere. Right here, I think. No. Right there. Yeah. Then we'll go here. 3, 4, 5. There. Okay, so we're one. Oh, unless that looked bad. No, really bad. Yep, went back into there. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. Now the fishing, in theory, if I aim for the middle of the pond every time, I have a chance to get treasure now. And since it's open to the air, that action is also thing. The rule is it has to be 4 blocks deep, at least 5 blocks wide and 5 blocks long. This pool matches the perfect things for treasure loot in Minecraft. So if you're playing this pack and maybe it's early game and you want to get treasure loot for yourself as well, maybe to help boost your early game, I strongly suggest that you do this setup. And because I've done it where there's a lily pad here, I can step. Ooh. In fact, I'm gonna go turn off the engine. Go here. Okay, so that's a bit too far out. I didn't realize. Like right there, I think should do perfect. It was lined up with those lily pads. That should be the perfect spot. And we got ourselves a fish. Let's look at our thing. Yep. Got ourselves a salmon, but we didn't get anything else. So let's try that again. Might take me a few times to get that actual fish, but hey. Fish and books, but hey, this is a thing I can do when I'm waiting for something else. When I need to, like if I need to AFK for something else, I can get something here. And we got a cod that time. But I've got now a chance for treasure, as well as junk and fish. Did I? What's that? Let's see what let's check my bag. Oh, I got a saddle. What do you know? Ladies and gentlemen, I got my first thing. I got a saddle. That's sort of treasure, sort of not. Really depends if you want to use it or not. Let's see. And we got leather. So yes, we are getting. But I'm hoping to get I want to get at least one enchanted book. And with the enchants I've got on this thing, an enchanted book should be possible. I saw that that was a cod, so. We got another cod. Looks like we're not. The odds of me getting those books are not as good as I like. And I got our salmon. I'm hoping to get it. I'm hoping to get this either a salmon or a cod capture card as well. Ooh, our first book. Punch 2. What do you know? We have our first book, and now I can show you what it looks like when we get an enchanted book. For this one, which we built in episode. I think we did this in episode 51. Yeah. So, boom. There we go. And it says right in the thing, punch 2. So if I need an enchanted book, so if I need punch 2 for something, I know where it is. And it's raining. I think I'm going to quickly extend out this, quickly extend out the road here. Yeah, let's face it, it deserves it. And then, well, after I've done this, I would say that the episode is pretty much done. Since it's peaceful mode, I don't have to worry about things like monsters or such, so I really don't need to add lights here if I don't want to, but I guess for nighttime, light might be nice, like maybe in the corners here. Maybe if I put it on, say, fences? Yeah, do I got any fences? Let's see. Fence. Yeah, I got some wood fences, so if I grab some oak fences, which are easy enough. Put an oak fence on each of the corners. And then a lantern on top. That'll make this, at least this area of the map, a bit more brighter at night. Of course, with it being peaceful, it doesn't really matter how bright it is. And also being a flat world, I shouldn't have to worry about squid spawning in there. but I still think that this is a success. The fact that I caught an enchanted book after, well, less than 10 tries clearly proves that this is working. And fishing is supposed to go faster in rains. Let's see. Yep. Don't tell me. That was a good one. Oh, we got our first tropical fish. Cool. I like the tropical fish. I find them to be nice fish, to be honest. Pufferfish would be sort of nice because water breathing, but potions come from them. Meaning here they're not useful, but maybe in our pack they would be. But yeah, that completes this episode, folks. Episode 54, the fishing pond. And the fishing pond and the enchanted fishing rod. I hope that you enjoyed today's episode, folks. If you did, you know what to do. You're smart enough that won't tell you what you should do. You probably know what's right. And well, I'll see you guys next time for another episode of Creative Engineering. Until then, I'm your king, Ice, and I'll see you then. Goodbye.